Good morning, gardeners. I thought it was time that maybe I took a look at the dendrobiums that are outside the screen porch. They used to be inside up to last year, or actually earlier this year maybe. They seem to be liking it out here. I think I'm going to have to wipe off the humidity. Their blooming started a little later than the ones on the screen porch. And they are getting an awful lot of sun. But they're alive. And they all appear to be just the solid purpley or pinky purple fuchsia. So my real purpose of the video was, to grab a little shot of the outdoor plants, but also to talk about this one. I got this as a gift a while back. I don't know if you remember it. It's in earlier videos. It had one huge leaf, and they had a lot of purple to the leaf, and they had watered it with an ice cube, and it was pretty much in terrible dying shape. And that original plant is this right here. It did have a bloom when they bought it. Then it died back, and this plant came out. And this was doing okay, but then it got, I don't know what, but the other leaf that was with this fell off after this started growing here like this. Or the other way around. Maybe this is the new one. Yeah, this is the newest one. And one of the leaves fell off this. But I'm very confused by this because I think of Phalaenopsis as monopodial. And I'm seeing 3 different stalks here. I'm a little confused by that. Anybody knows what's going on? Is it maybe because it's planted so deep? It wasn't previously, but it has been for a bit. I don't know, I see like maybe this leaf is supposed to go with that, but even then, what about the fact that, whoops, that was, okay, it's not gonna, this one was the original stock. Oops. So it made a new one and a new one. I'm very confused by this. Anyone who has the answers, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. This giant angraecum. This is really a big plant. I lost a lower leaf on it. And I may lose this one. It's looking a little raggedy. However, the Kiki is pretty serious now. So I don't know what this plant's up to. Lots of aerial roots. Has one that's huge. Way down here. You're almost growing like a Phalaenopsis. Got 2 dogs in here. See the progress on my, I notice Orchid Diva has the same one about to bloom. She's in South Florida, a little hotter than here, a little more tropical. And my Mimi Palmer is still blooming. Alright, so I don't think the color's going to come in. The sun's in the wrong direction. So all I was going to say is that I can still smell her, just not in the mornings when I've been watering. My bag baby yellowbird has a new growthy here. dendrobiums, of course, are blooming. They don't take much of a break. They're the same one that's in the pots outside. When pieces break off, I would just put them in the baskets. I say pots, but they're really baskets. The new growth on this, I'm going to have to zoom in here, has gotten quite large. Yeah, see, it's too dark. Well, maybe not. It's gotten quite big. It may turn out this plant is too big for that little wooden basket there. I just love the way this one looks in there. I hope he's happy enough to bloom. He certainly does put out the roots. And yeah, this isn't looking so good. My own Oncidiums. I gotta take away 1, 2. There's another one. Yep, 3. 3 out. It's a shame. It happens. See some new cattleya growth here. Look at that. That's encouraging. And some right there, which I feel very lucky for because I found a little bit of scale again over here. So I moved my Fuchs Mandarin from the screen porch out to here, which is in my front yard by the bird feeders, because I wasn't sure if it was diseased or not. But it seems to be okay with living in the outdoors. They got a little sunburned, as you can see. Why are all these worker people showing up at my house? And it was one that was severely hurt by scale. As you can see, the remnants of that. But there's a lot of sheaths too. So I don't know. It's going to survive or not, but it's out here on its own. You do throw some fertilized water on it sometimes, but it's been raining a lot, so I really haven't had to water it a lot. The squirrels are upset because they were busy raiding my bird feeders when I came out to get a picture of this. And I think we have rat terrier interested as well. If you haven't smelled a crinum lily, I hope you get to sometime. And this one's pretty spent, but even so, they smell wonderful. Okay, the plumeria that I recently planted, that was hacked off the one in the front, is growing new leaves. The old ones that got that going on. This one looks healthier. And this came back after it was eaten by somebody or killed by somebody. It's back. Like a cat. It has 9 lives. I think we've used 2 or 3 of them. I think this is the 3rd life we've used, but it's back, so I'm going to have to start winding it around the trellis again. Such a shiny, glossy leaf. And the flowers are yellow.